but my son told me I'm no longer on the pickup list. I gotta check with his mom to pick him up. My son, I gotta check with his mom to pick him up from school, and they telling me that I couldn't even pick him up because I'm not on the pickup list no more. No, you can't take me off no pickup list. I'm his dad, bro. Ain't no, bro. Stop playing, bro. And they taking me. No, bro. You can't take me off no. I can pick my son when I want to pick my son up, bro. You cannot take me off no pickup list. How you sound? I was gonna pick him up, go take him and get something. I was gonna take him and get something to eat. I don't have to communicate with you. Yes, you do. What are you talking about? That's my son. No, bro. But for you to go and try to take me off the list, that's crazy, bro. Like, what's wrong with you? I do not care. You gotta earn that, buddy. Earn.
What's up, y'all? Check this out real quick. I've been realizing, which I already knew, but the more I've been talking to my clients lately, / women, they be in this delusional state. And when I talk to them, I got to get them to see things differently, right? And this is the problem with this world, is that no one is actually teaching y'all how to even connect to yourself spiritually. No one is teaching you that emotions is the gateway to Satan. Yes, we all have it. Men have egos. Emotions come in so many different ways, y'all. Use your discretion. You should know this. And this is what I'm saying. If it seeks through, then you let the devil in your life. I was talking to a young lady about her relationship with her baby daddy. And I was asking her, what she was doing wrong. She would say a little bit, but she came to the conclusion that, yes, her emotions got the best of her. And this is what a lot of women. Y'all emotional creatures. God made y'all this way. God made men a certain way. We are not the same. We're not equal. We live in a world that don't want us here, that teaches us the opposite of good. They're going to teach you everything that you've been learning as far as being independent, not staying humble, making you above everybody else, having an attitude. They know how to trigger emotions, y'all. And I had to explain this to the young lady because, again, we don't realize we curse ourselves straight to the root. If you in that Bible, if you don't know nothing about that Bible, if you don't know nothing at all, you lost. But anyways, you got to understand where monogamy comes from. And if monogamy is not promoted in the Bible, then why are women so heavily pushing it? The Bible warns us about women. But like I said, a lot of women don't want to hear why, because you're already triggering emotions. This is how it works. You dealing with a man that's triggered by his emotions is no different. This is why you need to learn how to control the inner you, the inner demon, because you are your biggest enemy. Makes sense? It's all about emotions, y'all. And so many people can't control their emotions. Y'all give off all the signs, and again, if you're aware spiritually, you will see everything. I see it before I even say anything to anybody. And women, y'all carry that heavy. Y'all energy is sad. So many women think they're above approach. How is that?
Emotional damage.
Because of how you look. Come on, man. Because of your emotions, how you feel. That's where we get lost, y'all. It's always supposed to be logic over emotion. If that's not the case, then you already lost. Get to the root, and you can fix the problem. Stop with this bouncing back and forth. Man this, man that. Men are not monogamous. God didn't make us that way. He didn't. But we was taught to be monogamous. And I had to make an example, and we always do with animals, because they know what to do without being told. Think about that. So many animals that, when they mate, they're not like, oh, I gotta tie him down. That's not how it goes. That man does what he wants, and women have to accept that. Accept their role. And this is what's hard for a lot of women, is because it's gonna trigger that emotion. They don't want to. But that's just emotions. That's how Satan works. So he's always gonna trigger your emotions, especially if you're an emotional creature. Same plays for if you're raised by your mom. Shit, you can be raised by your daddy, but if you're dealing with nothing but emotions and yelling and all this, it all triggers emotion. You're a wreck. And this is where a lot of women fall short when they come across men. You can't blame the man when society nowadays has been pushing to get men out the house. And I had to tell her that. So many people look at their daddies like he's a deadbeat, but a lot of times they don't want to deal with the mamas. Because of what? Their emotions, attitude. You're dealing with a demon. This is an exorcism. It's no different than possession. You are possessed if you're triggered by your emotions. Ladies, what is that telling you? Men, what is that telling you? Get out your VVs, get out your ego. Stay humble. Don't give in to your emotions. Just like you can't give in to your flesh. You cannot. These are all lessons, y'all. And so many people are not learning their lessons because they're not paying attention. They rather stay in sin. And this is how it works, y'all. Once it's in you, it's there. The Most High can only save you. You really have to change and get right. This is exorcism. You are possessed. Y'all don't see this? We're trying to steady go back and forth with a demon that's using emotions, and you're trying to use logic. Make it make sense, y'all. You cannot use logic with emotions. And this is why a lot of y'all can't get nowhere with the person that you're dealing with. Who's logical and who's emotional? This is what you gotta pay attention to. Get to the root, y'all. So many people out here just lost. They're not connected spiritually. How is that? How you got here? You didn't get here because your mama had a good job. Come on, y'all. Like I said, we gotta wake up. You gotta get to the root of things. The root is anything that triggers your emotions. And if you're in your emotions, then you off the devil. Point blank, period. You gotta have logic and be strong. Tighten up on your aura. Get all your senses together. That way, it won't be no way he can come in and get you triggered. You gotta get stronger. They put this in movies, y'all. It ain't for the weak. And if you're weak-minded, he's gonna always dictate your future. Because you're possessed. He's gonna turn you into that narcissist. You're not gonna see shit correctly and right. You're not. Gotta get right with the Most High, y'all. I'm telling you. You have to sacrifice your own life to make a better life. Sacrifice the old you to make a better you. So many people can't do that. They don't want to let go. They're possessed. They are of this world. Mommy, daddy, brother, sons, daughters, it don't matter. If it's in you, it's in you. You gotta get that out. Only one way is the Most High. Which means you gotta start changing. Repent. That's just real, y'all. A lot of people are cursed. And they don't realize they cursed themselves a long time ago. But they will still look for God for answers. How is that? Do y'all really think he's looking at you and he's going to give you what you want? Just praying is not going to help, because praying without works is dead. So again, a lot of women, men too, are not putting in the effort to change within themselves because it's within you. You are your biggest enemy. Yeah, don't let this go over your head, man. I talk about this all the time because it has to be brought up all the time, because that's what it is. It's emotions. Use logic. Think about that. When you use logic, you think correctly. You know, I had to make an example with a woman that believed in monogamy and she was a Christian. She believed in one man, one woman. I had to break it down to her. Y'all really don't see the curse? It's teaching you how to be selfish. And guess what? You probably had more than 2, 3, 4 boyfriends. You've been practicing divorce. Don't even see it. So now that you're thinking you're ready for marriage, it's not gonna work. Man, people don't use logic at all. And it's sad. Never go with your emotions. You will lose every time. There's nothing logical about your emotions. It's just how you feel. Think about that. And you let the devil right in your life, in your relationship. Because he's going to get to the woman and get to the man. Think about that. It's a little hard to get to the man because he has logic, but still you can get to him. But nothing like a woman, boy. They are a weapon against men. Bible warns us. It's lessons to be learned, y'all. So many people are not taking the time to learn. They want things in a rush. Think about it. You will sell your soul just to get what you want, to get you out of the position that you're already in. That's why I realize a lot of people, you know, because again, I dissect and I pay attention to everything. And a lot of people that have something now, they came from nothing. But they also got to be aware that that's also a curse. Because a lot of people that don't want to go back to what they had before or to nothing, they would do anything to prevent that from happening. Anything. So with that being said, you will sell your soul. I said, man, so many people weak. They're not strong. They're not strong in faith. They're not trusting the Most High. They want things when they want it. Think about this, y'all. Something to stimulate your mind. What's the goal for the day, y'all? What's the goal every single day? But, you know, I just try to keep it basic and simple, my God.
How you doing?
Tell me who you are, my God.
My name is Trey Basilus on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and all that. And I really just got like a real deep word with my guy Sean in the store. I was just grabbing chicken, and then he started talking to me, and like what he was saying resonated with me a lot about emotion versus logic, who you are, who you really need to be, and what you're listening to. So, if really help Sean, he already made an impact with me within 15 minutes. So, I don't know what else needs to be in life. So, I'm trying to see where I can go with him, man.
Man, I appreciate it. Seriously.
Look at me,
Man, keep somebody to smile. And make sure you smile, y'all. Big facts. Again, put out your fifis and start using logic. I'm telling you, my client has been texting me, you know, even today, she's speaking different. I'm blessed, highly favored, and loved. I woke up this morning feeling different because my mindset was different. That's what it's about. You got to change your mindset, y'all. You got to unlearn what you have learned because we were told lies. It's insanity. You keep doing the same shit, expecting different results. I had to prove to her, y'all really don't love a man like I really think because y'all don't know how to listen to a man. Because everything that I was pretty much telling her, she was like, yeah, he told me that before. Well, duh. Y'all just don't know how to listen. You don't see the problem? You don't see the problem in you? That means you got work to do. Because if not for that man, there might be another man that come across your life, and if you never change, God is not going to give you that right man, that righteous man. And so many women cannot see a righteous man because they don't pay attention to signs. They already worshiping Satan. So, I mean, come on, y'all. And if that's the case, 9 times out of 10, they want a bad boy. They want to be with Satan. It's just point blank, period. I'm telling y'all, man, it's called possession. That's why it's so hard for people to change. It's so hard because they just can't do it by themselves. They need the Most High. And you just can't do it for them. They gotta be willing to do that. It's in them. You just gotta find where they at and help them get out of that. So again, if you're a logical one, be more logical. Don't fight emotions with emotions. That's demons fighting with demons. You're fighting with the devil. There's no winning.